Hello, this is Samsai again, and welcome to the Dark Mod. So I felt like playing something slightly different, so what I decided to play was the Dark Mod. This is a free and open source stealth game, and, well, sort of, it's very similar to Thief. And even though the name kind of suggests that this is a mod, it's not actually a mod anymore. It used to be a Doom 3 mod, but now they are simply using the Doom engine separately, so it's completely standalone at the moment. And I do recommend that you download this game, because after all it's free and it's also a very good game. I've actually played quite a lot of this game and enjoyed it thoroughly. And I wanted to play some of this here on our channel as well. So what I did was I have installed like a ton of maps for this game. The game doesn't have a story mode at the moment. I remember reading that they are working on one, but it's not finished. So what you currently have is you can download fan missions. So these are basically just missions provided by the community. These are actually relatively good. I have found some really enjoyable maps here. But this time I decided to play something that I haven't played yet. Well, I have played some of it, but not like I haven't completed it. And it's Requiem. It's a very highly rated map, and and based on my testing, it's something that might work very well for a playthrough like this. So let's go ahead and see what Requiem is all about. And Requiem is actually like it's a companion piece to a fantasy novella, as you can see. I haven't read the novella, and it's a companion piece. It's not like you need to read the novella. I haven't actually read it myself, but I do intend to, because the writing in this map is actually pretty good. But we won't care about that right now. Instead, we're going to focus on the map itself. And there is some heavy reading in this map. I'm not going to read all of it. I'm only going to read the stuff that is actually relevant to the story in this map. There's plenty of lore and random stuff that I simply won't go into. But this intro I will definitely read. My name is Bolin. I work in the city as a day laborer when I can pay the bills, and as a thief when I can't. I returned from a long day hauling freight at the docks to find a message waiting for me from Hakar, my most reliable fence. He told me to come right away to a flophouse he owns near the old church, St. Isa's. When I arrived, Hakar was nowhere to be seen. Tired, I closed my eyes to sleep and found myself having an unusually vivid dream. I was standing in the middle of a cave, the walls painted with the color of the clear blue sky. An old man dressed in the robes of a builder priest stood in front of me and smiled. It wasn't an expression of warmth or greeting, though. It looked more like one of relief, as if a great burden had been lifted off his shoulders. I don't know what it all means, but maybe it's a good omen for tonight's work. Let's hope. And I'll be playing this on medium. It doesn't seem to affect the objectives, but I believe it affects the difficulty of the gameplay and the guards, etc. And now the loading begins. The loading screen is quite long, so I'm going to skip most of it. And there we go. So we have woken up in the flophouse of our friend Hakar's. And now our objectives are to find out what Hakar has planned for tonight and then return after we are done with it. So let's head out into the night and see what we might have that we have to do here. We are like the intro said, we are a thief, and I bet our fence here is probably going to have something, a mission that has something to do with that. Maybe this scroll will help us with this. Bolin, sorry I ain't around for a proper greeting. The city watch is sweeping the streets tonight and I gotta keep my nose clean. I'm going over to the local tavern to buy a round for everyone and I'm locking the door behind me. Your gear and instructions are ready, but you'll have to figure out where I stashed them. You're a clever guy, so I don't expect much worry about that. All I'll say is that it's a cool night, so enjoy the fire. Oh, and I also just got a shipment of arrows. If you can find where I laid them, use them for the mission. Use them for the job. It's gonna come out of your cut, though. Business is business. If you really can't find your gear, look at the end of the scroll. Otherwise, stop reading. Hakar. So our friend here is obviously a bit of a trickster. But he did give us a hint, though. He said, because it's a cold night, enjoy the fire. So I guess fireplace probably has something to do with it. And indeed, it does. So yeah, I have played the beginning, and I have actually played quite a lot of this map. I haven't completed it, but I have played plenty. So especially these beginning areas I know quite well. Okay, let's see. This should be the instructions for tonight's mission. Bolin, tonight's job is the kind of a break you will only get once in a lifetime. If you pull it off, we're both gonna retire in style. For years there have been rumors that the founding baron of the city laid a huge gemstone in its foundations. The gem was supposed to bring good fortune to the city, and the old baron never told anyone where he stuck it. Once in a while you'll hear someone claim to have discovered where it's hid, but it's always been a load of nonsense. Until now. Word is that the new abbot of St. Isa's is going around trying to find a bidder for this stone's location, and he's got a letter signed by the old baron himself as proof that he knows where it is. Poor fool doesn't know what he's just unleashed. Every vice lord and two-bit grifter is gonna make a grab for that letter, and not even the builder's grace is going to save him. Well, we'll do His Holiness a favor and steal it before someone wrings his neck. Break into the St. Isa's, make your way to the new abbot's room, and grab that letter. At sundown, they're having a Requiem service at the church for the old abbot, Father Hanno, so the place is gonna be crowded. Stick to the shadows, keep your wits, and you'll have this in the bag. We split the take from this job even like. Bring me this letter, and we'll both die rich. Hakar. So, this is a rather big job. We will be trying to find a gem, it seems. A big one. Let's see if we can find that. So we will be heading to the nearby church, where the abbot should have this letter that we need. Also, what might this letter be? Mr. Hakar, my name is Mela Osten. I am the wife of the greengrocer who maintains an establishment across from your house. I would not be reaching out to you except that I have exhausted all other options. My husband has vanished and has not been seen nor heard from in 3 days. I fear that before his disappearance he may have been involved in some sort of black market dealings, and you are known for having contact with certain unsavory elements in this city. If you know anything about the whereabouts of my husband, please contact me and you will be richly rewarded. Sincerely, Mela Austin. So now we just got ourselves an optional objective, so we could find out what has happened to Mr. Austin. I'm not sure if we can, but if we can, we will definitely try to find out and get all the necessary information if we can find out what has happened to him. So we'll have to keep our eyes open. But because Hokar has locked the door, we kinda need to lockpick our way through. And lockpicking in this game requires you to actually kinda listen to the lock. You will have to keep, like, you need to press the button for as long as there's like a sound, and when the sound stops, you need to also stop. And that's one of the reasons why I might be rather quiet when I do these lockpicking things, because otherwise I'm just going to miss the cue completely. And I keep messing up a whole lot. Yeah, I'm not too good with lockpicking. Okay, missed it once again. Ah. There we go. Okay, this should be soon open. Okay. Just one more time. There we go. Oh.
The Builder be with you this night. There will be secrets all around you, so have a keen eye.
Interesting. I believe that would be the the Builder Priest we saw in our dreams recently. And that sounded like a warning to me. So let's keep our eyes open, because I feel like that a dream, whatever that might have been, I think it was a dream, but it might have some importance and some message to it. So we are currently in the city. OpenMW. What am I talking about? I'm not talking about OpenMW this time. I'll talk about that a bit later. The Dark mod is not like an open game, so if you have played the new Thief or Thief the Deadly Shadows, it's not quite like that. The maps are actually rather small. So I'll try to do something here. Ah, damn it. Okay, well that didn't go as planned. So what I wanted to do here is I wanted to knock out this guard.
I bet you're right over there, those shadows.
What shadows? These or those there? I mean, I'm here. Oh, you're actually coming this way?
It'll go a lot better for you if you just surrender now.
Well, I think it might actually go a bit better for me if I just, you know, stay away from you. What I wanted to do there was I wanted to knock out the guard.
Come on out so I can hurt you.
With my blackjack. But sadly, these guys have helmets. And they are particularly annoying to deal with because you need to hit them from the right angle, or they are simply going to, well, they're not going to go down. And now this guy is alert, so annoying. Let's head this way. I have some other things to do here.
You can't hide forever.
I can't you are actually right. I can't hide forever. However, I can probably hide long enough that I die from old age.